What's good, Raider Nation? Welcome to the Spicy Shield Talk Season 4 premiere. We're back.
Our popular demand. Y'all wanted this. We had to come back. Let's get it.
What's good, Raider Nation? Welcome to the Spicy Shield Talk Season 4 premiere. This is the draft preview. I'm Spicy Raider Girl with my boy here, Chris from Protect the Shield. What's good, Chris? Glad to be back.
Good. What's good, Spice? It's been way too long, man. Way too long. Glad to be back. And Season 4, we're about to get it popping.
That's right. And the draft is all the chat. Of course, it's draft week. Raider Nation, you're probably feeling excited, anxious, skeptical. I don't know, maybe all of the above. But with the Raiders stealing the deal with Geno Smith as their QB1, does this mean the number one need is now focused on the running game? Or do you think the Raiders are more in need of an edge or an O-line? Well, this is probably the most unpredictable draft, I think, to come. Some points that I noticed here. This is the first draft in decades, I believe, that there hasn't been any movement in terms of trades. So everyone's kind of sticking to what their number is right now. We'll see if that changes in the middle of the draft, because there are some questionable picks, and we're going to go over our top 6 here. So maybe 4 quarterbacks can go in the first round, or maybe they all fall out of the first round. Maybe that's some of the reason why that this is so unpredictable. So I think we've all pivoted to thinking we need a running back at number 6 now that we've got our QB1 secure, or do we? Is Genty our guy at 6? And if he's not there, who do they go with? Or will they trade down? Woo, lots of questions. What do you think, Chris?
Options.
Options. We like options.
I can't lie. But me personally, the person that I want, I got a feeling we're not going to get him. I'm all about getting a corner out of Michigan, Will Johnson. That's who I like. Everyone kind of knows that's what I like. But I don't know, man. Something tells me we're going to go in a different direction.
Yeah.
Genty is a Pete Carroll type of guy. He's a game changer, a running back that, you can give the ball to and kind of, let him carry you a little bit, so,
yeah.
There's a lot of options. Like you said, it could go any way. Like there may be a run on quarterbacks may drop. Who knows? So chat, what do y'all think, man? What do you guys think? We have less than 24 hours? Let's go.
Less than 20. We're at 20. About this time tomorrow, the Raiders should be picking about this time tomorrow.
That's a fact. So, yes, it'll be interesting. And like, so I just kind of go in and actually salute to everybody in the chat. Actually, before we go into it, pardon us, pardon our manners. We usually are have better manners than that, because we wanted to get right into it because we're excited about this draft. But let's say what's up to the chat, man. Salute to everybody.
Yeah, what's good, chat? Remember, light that torch, hit that like button, subscribe as well. And we are going to be having a giveaway here towards the end or the middle of the show. Depends on how long we go today. And it's going to be 2 tickets to the Raiders official draft party. I will be transferring the tickets to the winner. All you need to do is stay online and watch with us. Once we put up that call-in number, the first one to call in will be able to claim those tickets.
Oh. In fact, while we talking about it, tell them a little bit more about like that party, because I wish I was close, because I'll go there for sure. I know there's gonna be food, Raider players,
it's an official invite from the Raiders, so it's going to be at the Palms. The free cocktails, free food, performances by Raiderettes. Of course, players will be there, performances, and you'll get to celebrate the 6th pick with Raider Nation. So should be fun.
Kidding me? Free drinks? I could watch anything for free drinks. I could watch anything.
I know, right? I would just go for the free drink. Shoot.
Right, I could watch cricket. I could watch anything for free drinks. So you're telling me I could watch a draft party? Let's go, man. Let's go. Right? So make sure you guys are here. She's going to put it up, and you don't know when she's going to put it up. She may put it up at the 10-minute mark. She may put it up at the 49-minute mark. You got to be here. And make sure if you call, make sure you're somebody that can actually attend it. Or you know somebody that can attend it. You know what I'm saying? So
yes, I know it is tomorrow. It is tomorrow. You have to be in Vegas. You have to go to the Palms. So yes, thank you, Chris.
Right, for sure. Because like my boy Raider Rick from Hawaii. He much as we love you, unless you're gonna be in Vegas, man. Salute to everybody.
All right, Chris, go ahead. Say what's up to our chat. I haven't seen our chat for a long time. So what's up, everybody?
So salute. So I actually don't have the control of it, but I will just name some names. So salute to PDL in the building, man. He said we are under 24 hours till the draft, man. Salute to you. Appreciate you coming through. And everybody that's on my channel, make sure you guys take a second to go to my girl Spicy's channel. Spicy, where can they find you?
Yeah, For Life, Our Raider Story. We're simulcasting here, so you can see us on either channel. So come up For Life, Our Raider Story on YouTube. And if you're watching over on Facebook, if you're watching on Facebook, come over to YouTube.
For sure. Salute to my boy Raider Paul in the building. That's my guy, Raider Paul. What's happening with the Raiders? Got my boy Anthony Estrada in the building. He said, yo, what's happening? Deal with my people, man. Protect the shield. Podcast, Chris and Spicy. Salute, sis. Long time, no lie. Exactly. She's been hiding out. We're back. We're back. We're knocking off the rust a little bit. So pardon us, but us, we got that natural chemistry. That's my sis right there. Salute to Tony Shefford in the building, man. My boy Tony. He said, "Oh shit!
It's shit! Hey, we're back. Yes, we're back. It's been a minute. We missed you guys too.
We're back, man. Kevin Lurker in the building, under 23 hours. Salute Nation, man. Appreciate you. Man, we got a long-time member in the building, Raider Travis. What's up, my guy? It's always a pleasure.
Travis, what's good?
What's up, Travis? Glad you're here, man. Let's see, who else? Oh, got my boy SoCal Sal in the building. He says, salute, Chris, Spicy, and Nation.
What's good, SoCal Sal? What's good?
Got my guy Omar in the building, man. Omar. OG in the building,
Omar,
man.
what's up?
My guy. Let's see who else we got. Who else, man? Got my brother Billy Davis in the building, man. He said, "So what's up, Raider Nation? Chris, Spicy, Raider girl, for sure, man. Appreciate you coming through." Got Pops Jr. and Juicy. That's my guy, man. He said the Raiders will pick quarterback Sanders. Don't.
Ooh, yeah. Put your predictions in here. We're gonna get into our top 6 and how we think this is gonna go.
He's a Broncos fan, so he know how to get under my skin. He know how to get under my skin.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Who else we got? My 2 cents in the building. He says, salute, Chris and Spicy Raider. What's going on, my 2 cents? Always a pleasure having you in the building.
My 2 cents.
Yes. Got my brother in the building. My boy Real Talk Raider Nation. My boy 805. He's a guy who shows me. He said, yo, what's going on, Spicy in the building? Too bad she's got to share the screen with. I know. I'm just
No, it's a pleasure. The pleasure is mine. The pleasure is mine.
Here, I'm glad to be in her presence. You know what I'm saying? That's my sis. But I know, but real talk, I know you're going to that party tomorrow, aren't you? And not the one that you and Lito going to? I know you'll probably respond later, but salute to you. Navy vet in the building. Salute, Chris and Spicy. Appreciate you. Who else we got? Armando Guzman says salute. So many people in the building, man. I'm just trying to get everybody that I see. Let's see any new people. But I appreciate everybody, man. Got my girl Mother Moon in the building. She said, "Can family enter?" Yes, Mother Moon definitely enter. I don't care what Spicy says. Yes, you can enter.
What? Of course you can. It's always a yes.
I want to make sure. I will veto it if not. So yes. Let's see who else we got in here. He said draft party. Yeah, Real Talk Raider Nate said draft party is going to be popping. I'll be there. Chat. So let's link up. If you win, drinks will be flowing for sure. Yeah, for sure. So my boy 805 will be there. Let's
drinks
see.
Always flowing. We go down to Mario Q 702 in the building. Salute, What's good? Salute. Rodney, if you're watching over on Facebook, come over on YouTube and join us. My guy Al here. Welcome back. Go Spicy. Thank you, Alex. Raiders.
Everybody in the building.
Raider Shield family. What's good? Salute to you. Let's get into this. We'll keep reading some of the comments. We appreciate y'all. Remember, light that torch, hit that like button. All right. Are you thinking, besides maybe two possible things that are going to happen here? I think, let's go. So I think there's two definites. Other than that, I feel
What's the definite?
I feel the definites?
Yeah.
Cam Ward's going first.
Okay. I'm with you. But number two.
And the Chicago Bears are definitely getting booed.
Oh, they're gonna get booed. Yeah, screw them. Yeah, in Green Bay too, for sure.
In Green Bay, those are my only definites. Other than that, I think the top six is, I don't know, a little, or excuse me, 2 through 6 could be questionable, not the top 6, because I just said number 1 is what it is.
That's true.
But let's get into what Vegas says, because you know what, Vegas is like, they're never wrong. I don't know how they know. I don't know how they know exactly how everything's going to happen. That is a talent in its own. But this is what the Vegas odds are right now. Go ahead, Chris.
Yeah, so everybody, I want to know what you guys think. So I went ahead and looked up the Vegas odds for the 6th overall pick. And Vegas says it's going to be Armand Mimbu, the tackle out of Missouri. I can't lie. I'm surprised when I saw that.
Yeah.
I really am. So, after that, they got Genty. Then they got Jalen Walker, Mason Graham. Shador is at a +6 or 6,500. So I don't know, man. I can't lie, man. I always get nervous when the Vegas odd maker, because I feel like they always know something, man.
Right? But this was a shock to me. This was not on my mock draft. This was not one of my guys I was going to choose. So this is a shock to me. But the fact that Vegas is almost never wrong.
It's crazy. It's crazy to say, because I can't lie. I was going into it. I didn't necessarily want Genty with the 6th pick, but I kind of thought that's where we were going. But Mimbu, I didn't see that at all. So that's crazy. That's crazy. So we'll see. So if anybody, if anybody's a betting man and you guys see something on here, like you guys that really think Shador Sanders is going to be the guy, go ahead, put $100 on it and you'll win 6,500. So, do you guys. So let us know in the chat, man, is how you guys feel about these Vegas odds. What do you guys think? You think Mimbu? No. You think Genty? Well, let us know.
Real Talk Raider Nation says Vegas odd makers are the new hot dog water. I think he means he disagrees with them. I don't know. I've been betting a little bit lately, and they seem to know exactly what's going to happen. But listen, I don't know what I'm doing half the time when I'm betting. I'll just say that. So
that is true. No, that's true. The thing is, I'm usually pretty good, but I don't know. I'm a little nervous about that. I'm a little nervous.
Raider Shield family. Vegas odd makers trying to make us lose. I'm just saying. Raider Way, what's up? Salute to the one and only Spicy. Thank you. And don't sleep on the Arby's apple turnover. That must be an inside joke. Protect the shield.
Oh yeah, no, we Yeah, we had a crazy live the other day. We were talking about food and stuff, and he brought up the Arby's
Okay.
apple turnover. So I'm fat, so I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it, man. Salute to Arby's.
All right. All right. Anthony Estrada, Genty running in the silver and black Sunday afternoon gives me chills. Well, we will see if that happens. Let's go over, since we're talking about it, and you can continue in the chat to let us know who you think the Raiders are going to pick. Chris, do you want to start, or do you want me to start? How I see the top 6 kind of playing out here.
Ooh, the top 6. I mean, I don't know. You want me to go or you want to go? It don't matter to me.
Heads or tails? Chat, who do you want to go first? We'll let the chat decide.
You want Chris or Spice? Let us know who you want to go first. Spicy. Let's see.
All right, I'll take it. So yeah, like I said, I think this is going to be the most unpredictable drafts. Hey, last year I don't know. I think we were all shocked by the Raiders, what the Raiders pick was. So maybe nothing can shock us anymore. But I will say this. The one thing is certain, Titans going Cam Ward, right? I think we can all agree on that. I mean, they've all but said it. I think they may have said it, right? Yeah, then you go into the Browns. You have this guy in Travis Hunter who's been compared to like Shohei Ohtani, who can play both. Now, I don't know if that will translate into the NFL. I mean, it's a whole different league. I don't know if he's capable of doing that. So there has been that speculation. Now, when you come down into these, I think for the Raiders anyway, I'm always looking at this as the Raiders' point of view, right? When you come into kind of the Giants, the Patriots, and Jags in 3, 4, and 5, this is where it can get slippery. And I think this can really determine who the Raiders end up with. So do the Giants go with a Shedeur Sanders here? Does he actually go that high, or does he drop low? Does the NFL kind of go into this new kind of pattern that you saw last season, which had happened in the past, where you draft a young quarterback under the tutelage of somebody? We know the Giants just got Russell Wilson. Or are they scratching that and saying, I can say they can go like Abdul Carter? So that's kind of where we are right there for me. For the Patriots now, this is really where it's going to matter for the Raiders, I think. Because remember, first of all, I think going into the draft before the Geno Smith, we all thought that the Raiders were going to go QB. Now that they've solidified him, we're thinking running back. But can that change in general? Because here's the thing. I think the Patriots or the Jags coming in at 4 and 5 will take Genty. I don't think they let him fall to 6. He's kind of like one of those good enough generational talents, kind of like what the Raiders did last year with Brock Bowers, where you're like, do we really, is a tight end our number one goal? No, but can we pass this? Can we let this guy drop? Yeah. And so I don't know that they will. I know you can say, and then if the Patriots don't go Genty, I think Will Campbell. And then if the Jags, I know they have ETN over there, so everyone's going to say they don't need a running back. But again, 2 good running backs, again, and do you let a really good player fall? If not, I'm saying Mason Graham for the Jags. Now, drum roll for the Raiders at number 6. And this is the big question. I think this is the big question. If Genty isn't there, do the Raiders trade down? Do they think they can get maybe another quarterback like a Shedeur or some of the other guys that are in there and drop down if they're looking for quarterback? Or do they go, hey, we need another edge rush in Jalen Walker? Or do they go with like a Mykel Williams, try to improve the O-line? I just don't know where this will go at 6, to be honest. I think it's going to be, I think right when we get to 4 through 5 is where we might even see trade start.
Yeah. No, I agree. So do you have anyone? I mean, so what do you think? Is there someone in particular or you think we're going to trade down?
It's hard to say because I just don't know what's going to happen at 3, 4, and 5. It's seeming like, you said you weren't really sold. I was sold into the Ashton Genty running back at 6. I kind of was like, okay, that's where we are. And now that I'm looking at this, I'm like, well, I don't know that he'll be there. So I don't know. Maybe you do make a trade at that point.
Yeah. I'm all about trading anyway. Honestly, I can't lie. Like I said, I like Will Johnson, but I understand Will Johnson at 6 could be a little high. But I think he's that good. So if I look at my top 6, I think Cam Ward for sure at quarterback. I actually think that Cleveland is going to get Abdul Carter, just because I think putting him on the other side of what's his name, Myles Garrett, that could be like that could change their defense instantly and make them nasty on D. Then when you start looking at the Giants, I could see them going to Travis Hunter. And
okay, so you kind of got ours flipped there.
Yeah. So then when I look at New England, I think of, okay, New England has a defensive-minded coach in Vrabel. They've been pretty active so far. But we got to remember Josh McDaniels is there. And you can say what you want about him, but he's a great offensive mind. I think he's either going to go Will Campbell here, or he'll go, what's his name, Teteroa McMillan, and get a receiver to help out his wide receiver. It'll help out his young quarterback. So that's kind of where I'm at there. So I'll say I'll say, yeah, actually, I think he's gonna go McMillan. I think they're gonna go receiver there. So then if I go 5 with Jacksonville may go Will Campbell to help protect what's his name, the quarterback, Trevor Lawrence. And then I think 6, I honestly think we're going to get Genty. And again, I don't necessarily want him.
Okay.
But I think we're going to get Genty. I just think that.
So you think he'll still be there at 6?
I do. I think, but
okay.
I do.
Why aren't you sold on him? Who would you prefer over him?
No, I like him. I really like him. I just think in any other draft, I probably would take him. It's just this draft, there's just other good running backs. Now, I think that Genty is a higher tier than those guys, but I think the other ones are close behind them that you can get later. So if just say we got Genty at, I'm sorry, not Genty. Say we got like Mason Graham. Say we got Mason Graham at 6. I think that at our second round pick, we could possibly get the second best running back, maybe a Marion Hampton, or maybe TreVeyon Henderson, things like we can get another, like a top running back that may not be as good as Genty, but the fall off isn't that big. So we'll see. That's kind of where I'm at. That's my top 6. Raider Nation, let me know if I'm tripping. Let me know if I'm wrong. But I do prefer to trade back over any of that. I prefer to trade back. But if we had to stay at 6, that's my pick.
All right. So what do you think, Raider Nation? Who do you agree more with? Spicy? It's not a competition. I just made this up. But Spicy or Chris? Who are you more like anyway. On the lines here? What's that?
I said they're gonna say you anyway. But it's okay.
Who's making more sense and who's making nonsense?
Salute to Scotty Waddy in the building, man. Scotty Waddy's in the building.
Hey, Scotty Waddy in the building. What's good? Also got Uncle John. What's good, Uncle John?
Uncle John in the building.
Whoop whoop. Scotty Waddy says, take Mbua at 6. Yeah, we will have Colton Miller. No, Colton Miller might be traded. I think he's on the trade block. Mboa at right tackle, JPJ at center. That's solid AF. Draft a running back in the 2nd. All right, Scotty, who you got for the running back in the 2nd round? Yeah, who you got in the 2nd round?
Some good options.
Raiders showed everyone you shouldn't pass on a great tight end. One could go top 5. Yeah, it's kind of like a learning moment, right? Or he's saying a teaching moment for the rest of NFL not to trade on the best. Of course, we don't have the same GM and whatnot that drafted Brock last year, so they might have a different mentality, but maybe the other teams are looking at it that way.
Yeah. No, I mean, yeah, you get a good tight end, and even the tight end from Michigan, Colston Loveland, I could see the Chargers getting him because that's a hardball guy. So yeah, it'll be interesting. It's like Spicy said, there's a lot of things that happen, and as we know, it only takes like one trade to throw everything off, or one person,
Right.
like one team. Just like last year when they reached for Michael Penix, it threw everything else
Yeah.
in the tailspin, and but luckily we ended up with Brock Bowers. But you get just one team that does something unorthodox, and then it's like, everything else is kind of out the window. All traditional thinking. So it'll be interesting.
All right, Raider Way says both great points. So there you go. And yes, it is all speculation at this point. We're just here wondering. We're anxious. We're excited. We're wondering who the next Raider will be. So we're just chatting it up. And remember, if you want to go to that draft party, as soon as we put the phone number up, you're going to call in. First one to call in who is going to be in Vegas tomorrow and is available. I believe the doors open at 4:30. I'm not sure. Can't remember. But is going to be available to go to the Palms tomorrow night. Call in, and you'll have to answer a trivia question. No, I'm kidding.
Sheesh,
I read that right? Free drinks and free food. Plus, you get to hang out with like Raiderettes and whatever else. Sounds like a good time.
Is what's her name gonna be there? What's her name?
Shantae?
Chocolate gonna be there. Shout out to Chocolate.
I don't know, Chris. I don't know. You're gonna fly to Vegas if she's gonna be there.
Yeah, salute to Chocolate, man. Shantae. That's my favorite Raiderette.
There you go. What's good, Addie? Hola, everyone. Hi.
Addie.
Nice to see you. My 2 cents. Mason Graham might ball above expectations with Raider personnel around him.
Love Mason Graham. Severe.
The severe Raider. Henderson will be about as productive as Genty and possibly more impactful with his pass pro and ability to run routes as a pass catcher out wide from the backfield.
That's a fact. And he already knows Chip Kelly's system. That's another thing we gotta remember. We got a new offensive coordinator, 2 running backs in this draft know his system, and they ran it damn well and won a national championship with it. So keep that in mind. And I don't like OSU, but salute to them.
Well, let's ask the audience what they want, because what we were going to do originally is take the Spicy Shield talk and make it a half an hour show, make it as impactful as we can and not drag it out too long. If you want us to stay on, let us know in the comments. If you're just ready for us to give away those tickets, let us know in the comments. And we'll either stay on or keep going here. Chris, do you want to just real quick? We got a few more minutes. If we do, just wrap it up in 30. Do you have an overall?
Let's keep going. Forget what they say.
Keep going. Hey, why not? Why not?
It's our premiere.
Well, tell me, give me an off-season grade, if you will. You don't have to do it literally. Give me an off-season analysis, overview, feeling, thought of what you think and how you think the Raiders did in the off-season. There were some notable things, obviously, that we all know about. Yeah. You and I haven't been on to talk about them, but what were they and how did they do?
Yeah. Okay. So I'll start off with, the obvious, the Pete Carroll signing as a coach. I think a lot of us were, we were real big into Ben Johnson. We were wanting an offensive minded guy. And a lot of us kind of thought we were going to get him. We ended up with old man Pete. I wasn't too mad at it because the thing that me and you, Spice, we've always been saying like high performing people don't like being around dysfunction, and we literally are the definition of dysfunction. So it's like you're not gonna if you look at the Raiders organization, you don't have a quarterback, you don't have a running back one, you don't have a wide receiver one. Your offensive line is weak. All you really got is Brock Bowers and Max to really be excited about. So if I'm a big name coach that has options, I'm not touching the Raiders.
I think that's all we talked about in our post game shows. The highlights of Brock Bowers. That's all we had. That's all we had. Isn't it interesting? We went. I don't even know how to say the name of this sneaker, so don't make fun of me. But we went from Air Force Ones to Hokas. Is that how you say it?
Yeah. It was looking bad.
Whatever that shoe is, we went from the Air Force One coach to the Hoka coach. So we'll see what happens.
It got bad fast. So, But yeah, so honestly, like being able to get someone with the winning pedigree who knows how to win, has won at different levels, has won different ways, and he's changed cultures. I'm good with Pete. Now, do I think Pete's gonna turn around right away? Not necessarily. Do I think but I do think, Pete at his age, people were really worried about him being so old.
Mm,
I'm not
yep.
tripping about it. Pete is, he's young in the mind, so I think he has some, he has his years to get it together, and I think he'll be able to do it. And honestly, that's really all I want from Pete. I want him to be able just to build a foundation for us, get us together, and then maybe in 3-4 years, if he does not want to continue coaching as he gets older, maybe keep an advisor type role, still stay close to the organization. I would love that. That would be a good walk in the sunset for Pete. But at least get
Let me just add to that.
Yeah.
Let me just add to that really quickly because you touched on it, right? Pete Carroll, his recent contract is a 3-year deal with the Raiders with an option of a 4th year. You mentioned his age; he's 73 or 4, something like that.
Yeah.
But if he's healthy and capable of doing the job, I want to see this through. And I've said this with pretty much every coach that has come through.
Yeah.
I think we have to start the 1 year, the one and done. It's got to end. We've got to give this team a chance to put a winning product on the field and not start over every year. They gave him the 3-year with the 4-year option. Let's see that through for once. That's where I'm at.
No, for sure. I think that, as long as he can build a foundation for us, I think we'll be cool. And again, if he, when it is time for him to go, if you want to be an advisor, I'd be all for that. So, and again, just like Raider Paul said, it's like, he's healthy, for the main, from everything that we know, he's out there throwing the ball, running, and he's way healthier than Andy Reid. So, I mean, I'm not too worried about that. He seems to have a sharp mind. So we'll see. So that's how I feel about it from the coach standpoint. And then on top of that, he picked an offensive coordinator and Chip Kelly.
Yeah.
I was, when we first got him, I was not happy.
Interesting.
Because Chip is he's an offensive like wizard. Like when it comes to just offense, I mean, the guy can scheme up. He's great at the tempo of the game. He's always been known as putting up points fast. But I
feel like you're saying all good things.
Yeah, but I just don't like I didn't like his personality the first time around.
Okay.
Just all the players hated him. And it was a different type of hate than like how the players hated McDaniels. Cause McDaniels was just like a little twerp, he's like a little young twerp, like whatever. I'll give you a swirly, whatever, move McDaniels.
I mean, he wore a visor.
Yeah, he did wear a visor. But it was like, I feel like Chip Kelly was just like a rude, arrogant guy. Like, he's a guy that you would just want to put your hands on. Just the way he would just talk to his players and things like that. So, but that's when he was a head coach. And as we know, everybody is not built to be a head coach. And McDaniels was one of them that showed it. So, as an offensive coordinator,
McDaniels,
he may be fine. Right, exactly. So, like, if he just focuses on the offense, and salute to my boy, Severe, he because he coached his team UCLA in college for a while, so he got a chance to watch him, closely. He believes in him. Me personally, like I said, he has to prove it to me. And I know Scotty Waddy said something like, "Hey, after a few years, maybe Chip Kelly will become the head coach." I would hate that. Now, I don't care.
No.
Yeah, now keep Chip if Chip is down to be like a long-term offensive coordinator, I'd be down for that. Just work on getting points on the board. Don't worry about dealing with the whole team. Just work on that offense, and I'm cool. So we'll see. So Yeah, so that's kind of how I feel
So let me
from the
ask you this then, because we talked about how we think that we should see the head coach all the way through, right?
Mhm.
We're kind of over the one and done type of thing, but it sounds like you're a little bit different with the coordinator position. Are you thinking it? Are you thinking if
No,
are you going to give him that time as well, or do you
no,
think
yeah.
he's like got a shorter leash than the head coach?
No. Honestly, I'm giving all the coaches a shot. Like I'm not like I don't care how bad it gets, as long as he doesn't like completely lose the locker room and like it just stuff goes crazy. Like
Yeah,
I think me and you we're pretty like realistic fans. Like I'm not expecting to go to the playoffs. I'm not expecting to beat the Chiefs. Like we're not there yet. We have way too many holes. So, um, there's going to be some bumps and bruises. Like I said earlier, like we did
I
get a
actually think we could beat
quarterback.
the Chiefs.
Yeah, well, hopefully we'll see. But like, I mean, we had so many holes. So like, I'm not going to sit here and be like, "Hey,
Yeah,
Chip Kelly, you need to have a top 5 offense." That's not realistic. So, but I'm gonna give him a shot. I'm gonna give him a chance to bring in his system and see it on through. So yeah, I'm with you. I'm done with these, changing regimes every couple years. It's dysfunction. So then if I
yeah.
so then I went coach, offensive coordinator, then I'll go quarterback. We went and got
What's
what's
Chip
his
real
name?
quick? What's Chip Callie's contract? Is it 3 year, 2 mil? 2 mil a year for
Oh,
3 years? Someone's asking in the comments.
yeah, I forgot honestly. Someone in the chat, you guys probably know.
How long is
How
Chip's deal?
yeah. Yeah, how long is this deal? I forgot what it was. But I mean, we'll see. Like I said, I imagine, it'd probably be at least 3 years, because that's how long.
Oh, is he getting $6 million a season?
Yeah, I mean, cause honestly, it was gonna take
Okay, that's
quite
a
a
lot.
bit. Well, yeah, it was gonna take quite a bit to lure him away from Ohio State. Like he just won the national
Yeah,
championship.
yeah,
So
that's a lot
yeah,
of money.
he's gonna get paid. I just don't know how many years is it? Is it 3 or 2? Severe probably know. So, I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
so
makes him the
everybody,
highest paid coordinator in the NFL at $6 million a season. That's a lot.
yeah, no, it is. It is. So we'll see how it plays out. Yeah, so no one really knows how many years. So, but whatever it is, like I said, I'm gonna let it play out. I'm gonna give him a shot. And then we'll see. We'll see how it is. From a quarterback, got Geno Smith. I wasn't. Excuse me. I
What
wasn't
did
a
you
super.
think of that? I was quite shocked, to be honest. When they signed him, okay, but I was literally just sitting at the bar. I saw that
Yeah,
come across ESPN that they extended it for 2 years, and
yeah. You sent me the picture. It was like, is this real?
I was confused. I was like, what just happened?
Yeah, there was rumors that kind of was what was going to happen. My thing is like, am I a huge Geno fan? No. However, he's an upgrade of what we had. He's a guy
Totally.
that he knows um how Pete wants the team ran, how he wants the team
Yep.
led. So, I'm okay with that. And really where he's paid, he's still kind of paid in like the middle tier for the most part. So,
Severe's
you
stuck
know,
on Carol being in a nursing home or something.
oh,
His
man,
comments.
he hates Carroll. Hates Carroll. Well, he don't hate him, but he just he just thinks he's old. So, we'll
He
see.
says 3 million to coach the offense, 3 million Carol's carrier. So that's wrong.
That's wild. Severe's crazy, man. Still to my boy.
Sorry, Chris. I didn't mean to cut you off, but that just made me
No,
laugh.
no, that's funny. But yeah, so with Geno, I'm okay with it. But
Well, like you
what
said,
I
it's an upgrade from what we had for sure.
right, right,
I mean, hands down, hands down. I don't even think that's something that can be contested. And then
yeah,
everything coming out in the draft is just a total crapshoot. We don't know what
right,
we're going to get. And quite honestly, I'm not sure any of them are strong enough to come and start in the NFL. Well, besides Cam Ward, that's already going to go. That
yeah,
he's not
yeah,
going to even going to be an option. The remaining class, I don't really think it's there. So when it was a shock to me at first, but then when you kind of think about the options, you're like, okay,
yeah. And that's kind of where I was. It was like, and once we made that extension, that's when I'm like, what? Once we made that extension, I'm like, there is no way we go get Shador now because it makes no sense. It makes no sense to spend a draft pick on a guy that's going to sit the bench for a couple years. Like when you bring in someone like Geno at his age, you're bringing him in and saying, hey, we're going to use a draft to get you either some weapons to help you score more points, or get you some linemen to help protect you, or get you some guys on defense who can help get you the ball back. We're not going to spend it on a guy that's sitting on the bench that's going to take your place in 2-3 years. You just don't do that. That's just not smart football.
Yeah.
That's good teams can do that they have a luxury. We don't have that luxury. So, we're just not a good team, We're not a good team.
We're not a team with luxuries. Do you want to go over to the chat a little bit, Chris? Let's see what the people got to say. Now, remember, if you haven't already, light that torch, hit that like button, subscribe to become a member of the show as well. If you're watching on For Life Our Raiders Story, pop over to Chris's channel, Protect the Shield, give him a like. And if you're watching on Chris's channel, just pop over to our channel here, For Life Our Raiders Story. Give us a like. It only take a second, and you can pop back to your desired channel. We both appreciate the love. And we are going to be giving out, those tickets. First one to call in. The call-in number is up there.
Who's going to be the first one to call? Only if you can go. Who's going to be the first one to call?
Who is going to be the first one to call?
First one that calls right now will get the 2 tickets to the official Raider draft party tomorrow. You got to be in the area, though. Let's go. Hurry up. Loon.
You got to be in the area. You got to be in Vegas. You got to be able to go to the Palms. You got to be able to yell Raiders and represent. And
Raider
tag us in
videos
and
right
tag
there.
us in pictures once you get there.
Call the number, people. Call the number.
All right, let's get into these comments and wait for someone to call here. My preference is we trade down for multiple second-round picks to mid-teens and grab Nick. How do you say that? Emanwari?
Emanwaro. Yeah.
Round 1, round 2, Trevon Henderson at running back. Someone else said that earlier as well.
Yeah, that's a running back from Ohio State.
Jose, what's good, Big Daddy? It's Mambua tomorrow or Mason Graham because Wilkins might need a second surgery on his foot. Breaking news.
Yeah, that's one thing. Yeah, people are talking about that with Wilkins. Yeah, I don't know. I got to look more into that. But my thing is I love Mason Graham. So if he is there at 6, it's hard to pass on him. But I think Wilkins will be okay. I really do. But we'll see. We'll definitely see.
Mother Moon, do us a favor. Call the call-in number. You're not going to win, but just to make sure it works, we have been offline for a few months, so maybe it's stagnant because nobody's calling. Maybe nobody don't want to go.
Got to pay that Boost Mobile. I pay that Boost Mobile bill.
It's Google Voice. It's Google Voice. So yeah. By the way, some of you that try to text me on there, I'm not getting it. It's Google Voice. Terry, Brady also a minority owner at Birmingham City who just won the League One title. What will his input be on the draft? Oh, he's going to be in the war room for show.
Yeah, he'll definitely be there. I think. But I'll tell you what though, because I know some people always is trying to connect him with Shador because he trained them for a little bit. And keep in mind, I said the line is busy. I was about to say I figured people were trying to call and didn't.
The line is busy. Oh my goodness. All right, let's see what we can do about that. Keep going, Chris. Let me work out the call.
Okay. Yeah. So I got ADD. What was I just talking about?
Brady and Shador.
Oh yeah, Brady. Yeah. So and the thing is he kind of helped mentor Shador, but it's like people act like he was taking him out on the field every offseason and stuff like that. So I think they had like a weekend together, like back in the day. He said, yeah. So so honestly, I'm not putting too much into the whole Brady is just all enamored over the door. I think Brady, as we know, he's the ultimate competitor. He wants to win. He's going to do what it takes to win. So we'll see. We'll see. And shout out to Scotty Waddy and Severe. I think a lot of people are saying that what they're talking about with Wilkins is kind of just a smoke screen. So maybe that is, they want people to think we're going to get Mason Graham or whatever. So we'll see. Because before now, we haven't heard nothing about that. I mean, he's been working out. So we'll see. Raiders Chris, he said, dang, couldn't go through.
Couldn't go through. Okay, well, I'm not sure why. So how about this? Why don't we come up with an alternative method? Why don't we do some sort of trivia question in the first one in the comments to answer a trivia question about our show?
Wait, hold on. I may be able to do something. Hold on. Let me try my little
all right.
My
check
little
it out.
wheel. Yeah, hold on. Let me see if it works. My little StreamYard wheel. Let's see. What's this? StreamYard.
The line is busy because Paul calling on 5 different phones right now.
yeah. Okay, we're gonna do the giveaway tool. Let's see if it works. Oh, it's not. Do I gotta log in?
Scotty Waddy Raider 1 says Spytech also talking about getting a QB at 6. Think it's just baiting a trade down. Yeah, I don't see it. You might be right about that. I don't see that happening.
Hold on. Hey Spice, I'm in a private chat, I'm gonna give you a link.
Okay.
And like open up another tab and click that link. We're gonna get y'all together. Hey, Scotty, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be right. I'm trying to get right. Salute to everybody, man. I appreciate every last one of you guys, man, come kicking with us for our premiere. I know a lot of people been wanting us to come back, but make sure you guys hit the thumbs up, man. Help us get out to other people. And we're gonna be doing this all season, man, having different giveaways and having games and stuff like that. We usually have games, but we're just wanted to say we're back, man. Did that
so
link
we've
work
got
for you?
we've got no entries on the wheel though.
Well, no. So hold on. So what you got to do is, we got to come up with, see where it says match text, and it has like a like a pound sign.
Yep.
Okay. So what are we gonna have? Like, so whatever we tell them,
or whatever
we put there.
Draft
all right,
party?
let's just put. Yeah. Put pound draft party. Like all lowercase.
Yep.
And did you pick your stream? Did you go to the?
Yep. Okay. I got it.
Okay, and then do start collecting comments, and
then
I
got it.
Okay, and then just share the screen, so everybody. No, I'm not giving my number, Mother Moon. There's so many people that hate me. I'll never get no sleep. These heathens don't like me. So put pound draft party. And did you put it all lowercase, Spice?
Oh, sorry. Let me type it in. I did it like this. Just so we know. Let me show y'all what I did here.
Yeah, share the screen so everybody can see. He said Protect is looking for chocolate. Hey man, salute to man. I'll tell you, man. Let me holler at Shantae, man. Let me get my abs together.
You better stop. All right, we'll let this run here for a few more minutes while we keep. Chris, you want to? I'm going to share my screen and put this up here, and then we'll give this away. You want to run through the comments?
Yeah, for sure. But make sure you guys put pound draft party, but it has to be capital. That's the only way that it's gonna catch it. Yeah, there you go, Raiders for Chris. Everybody do pound draft party, capital. And that's gonna put you on the wheel, and we're gonna spin the wheel, and the winner will get the tickets. Simple as that. There we go. There we go. Keep bringing them in, y'all. Keep bringing them in.
I'm gonna delete ours because we're not gonna be in this.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, we got some entries. So here we go.
It only works once. So Raiders Shield family, good try. I see you put it there a few times. It only gonna catch you one
it is
time.
case sensitive here. It is case
Yeah,
sensitive for
it is case sensitive. Make sure it's yep.
Raiders
Said
Foo
Chris.
Chris. Oh, he already changed it. Okay.
Yeah. Vegas local here. You salute the Raiders Foo Chris, man. Said Chris for Raiders. Chrissy that
Here's another caveat I'm just gonna throw in there. Here's another one. I'm going to check to see. You have to be subscribed to both channels. If you win, you have to be subscribed to both channels, both mine and Chris's, before we send them to you. Otherwise, we got to go on to the next one. You guys got to support both of our channels. Chris wants receipts.
I need receipts. I don't trust y'all heathens. I don't trust y'all. Y'all Raider fans. I don't trust y'all. Salute to y'all.
If I win, can I give it away? Sure. Yeah, give it to someone. If you have a friend or family member in Vegas who needs one, listen, I don't mind what you do with it. I just hope they go to a Raiders fan who's going to actually show up and represent.
For sure. Said Raiders Food Chris. I just subscribe. Yes, for sure, man. Make sure you guys subscribe to both channels. Yaya in the building. He said, Chris for Raiders. I just subscribe to you, Spicy. That's what I'm talking about. Chris got one ticket, Spicy got the other for sure. What's changed? What's Chris change? Or what's Chris' channel? Mine is Protect the Shield podcast. Protect the Shield. So appreciate you guys, man. The winner has to be able to give us receipts. You can either send it to us on IG or Twitter or Facebook.
You like it? While we're at it, follow us on IG while you're at it. For Life All Raiders Story and Protect the Shield. While you at it.
There we go. There we go. But we need receipts, baby.
Yep.
Okay. How many people got in the pool? How many people?
We got 6.
Got 6? Okay. Anyone else? We're about to do it here soon. So if you guys are interested in getting the 2 tickets to the official Raiders draft party tomorrow. And again, it is free drinks, free food. You're kicking it with the Raiderettes. And then, if you see Shantae there, aka Chocolate, don't say nothing to her.
That's Chris's girl. Thank you. Much love. Shout out new member Chris for Raiders. Chris for Raiders became a new YouTube member. Thank you so much. We appreciate your support. And I like your logo, by the way.
Big Daddy put his name in the hat. Big Daddy, y'all got to be together. Get rid of that space.
There's no space. You got to get rid of that space.
All one word, man. All
#1
one word.
draft party. All one word. Case sensitive.
But hey, if anyone is at work or whatever, if you guys know somebody that is in the Vegas area that would want to go, put your name in the hat, man. Put your name in the hat. Dark, appreciate you subbing, man. For sure.
Appreciate the subs. We appreciate the subs.
Tony, you said you're too far away. If you know somebody in Vegas, put your name in there, man. All right.
I said we go for it.
Oh, you want to go right now? Well, hold on. Let's give Big Daddy a chance because I know Big Daddy.
Big Daddy. Come on.
Big Daddy, go ahead.
Put draft party, one word,
draft party, all one word. No space. So it should go up to 7 if Big Daddy does it. You say
subbed on both. We appreciate you. And we give out stuff all the time here. We're always having tickets and things of that nature. So make sure to keep checking back here. Drum roll, please.
Okay. All right. So we got 7. So I'm hoping that's you, Big Daddy. He said for Big
8.
Daddy.
We got 8.
Okay. Scotty said, okay, there we go. All right. So I say let's get it popping. I say let's hit the draw button.
All right, let's go. Do it.
Let's gonna be the winner. Let's get it.
Big money.
I saw our name in there.
Oh, me too. Well, we won't win.
Scotty, you win.
Look, he said for Big Daddy.
Big Daddy, can you even go? No? Big Daddy, you gotta. Can you? Big Daddy, you have to confirm that you can go. Jose Delgado, wake up.
Did we lose him?
Wake up, Jose. I gotta hear from Jose. He said, I am new to the content create world. I love this. Yes, for sure. Raider Shield family, for sure, man. We love you too. Jose,
Yeah,
we
much
got to hear
love,
from
much
you.
love.
Because if
Did he,
Jose
did, did
just
he
kind of,
bail? Did he bail?
yeah,
We
if
gotta get
Jose
like
bail, we got to keep it
this thing's
moving.
tomorrow. We need a winner.
Yeah. Jose, you got 20 seconds. You got 20 seconds or we're hitting the draw again button, man. 20 seconds. Let's go.
Oh my
20.
goodness. Do we have to start over?
Yeah, all you gotta do is hit the draw. Okay, there we go. He said,
Oh.
he said I can't make the party after
Oh
all.
my
Okay, we spinning again.
All
And
right,
let's
we're drawing again.
Scotty.
We're drawing again. We're drawing
Here
again.
we go. Here we go. Let's go.
All right, come on. Big money, big money. Who's next? Who's next?
Money. Big money. Oh.
No.
Not you. Spice,
Not me.
Win.
I'm the one giving them
Let's
away.
hit it again. Let's hit it again.
All right, third time's a charm.
Third time's a charm.
Here
Watch
we
it
go.
be me this time.
Chris, this better not be you this time, I swear.
I thought you took us out.
I did too. There we go. We got somebody.
Raider Shield family. You are the winner.
Woo!
Raider Shield family. Let's go.
Raider Shield family, comment in confirm in the comments that you would want to accept the tickets, and you will be able to make it in Vegas tomorrow for the draft party.
I think he was the one that knows somebody.
Oh, he knows somebody. Well, okay. Well, I need you to find me on Instagram for Life Our Raider Story, and send me an email so I can forward you these tickets.
Let's get it. Are you still here? We gotta make sure he's still here. I need a comment. Need a comment. Let's go.
Well, am I just gonna have to pick someone since I was the second winner if nobody wants these?
No, I think he's still here.
He's still here.
Yeah, I mean
he ran to the kitchen to make some tacos real quick. He heard his name. He's trying to run back.
Yeah, I think he was just, it's free drinks. Free drinks.
Here we go.
Hold on, let's see. Is he?
Please give them tickets to @RaidersFooChris.
Oh, okay, that's cool. Yeah, that's a Vegas local. That's my guy. That's my
Is he
guy,
in here?
Chris.
He was in here, right?
Yeah, he's in here. Yep, I just saw him.
All right. Wait. Okay. Raiders Food Chris, you got to hit me up on Instagram. Find me at 4Life, the number 4Life, our Raider Story on Insta. Send me your email and I will transfer you 2 tickets to tomorrow's draft party.
Salute to you, Chris, man. Have a good time. I know 805 is going to be there. Link up with him, man. Have a good time and have a drink on me. Put on my tab.
Yeah, put it on 4Life's tab, and protect the shield because you know what?
They free anyway, courtesy of the Raiders.
Courtesy of the Raiders. But appreciate everybody.
All right. Well, catch us now. This is the season 4 premiere. Thank you for joining us. Congratulations to the winner. Join us every Wednesday at 6:00. We were going to do half an hour, but hey, if the demand is for an hour, we'll be here for an hour at every 6. We are back. We're excited. Chris, plug what else you got going on, and I'll do the same.
For sure, man. So first of all, I'm so glad to be back with my sis Spicy. This is like riding a bike, you know what I'm saying? We got the rust off and we're back at it. So it's always good to hang with my girl. But as you guys know, on Protect the Shield podcast, my name's Chris. You can catch me on all social media platforms. I like to talk ball. I like to talk trash. On Facebook, I argue with old people about the Raiders, and I get banned sometime, but it's all good. But every Sunday and Tuesday, I got my show with my brothers. It's called the Raider War Room on Boy 805 in Sevier. Wednesday, got this show with my sis, Spicy Raider Girl, the Spicy Shield Talk. On Thursday, I'm finally getting spicy. Oh no, I'm tripping. Shield Talk Thursdays on every Thursday. I'm getting that popping, and TRS has been back. So if you guys have missed the Raider Syndicate, we had a show last week that was epic. We're going to start doing stuff on special occasions. So just make sure you guys subscribe. I got something coming up on Saturdays. It's going to be big. We're going to get that popping. So, just make sure you guys subscribe to me. Make sure you guys hit the bell notification so you know when I go
thank you.
live. We're going to get it popping, man. But yeah, make sure you guys subscribe to my sis. Because we're always going to give you fire. That's all. He said last week. That was dang, it was Monday. Yeah, whatever. You know how it is, man. But salute to all you guys, man. Appreciate all y'all. Let's get it.
Yeah. And thank you for watching our premiere tonight of the Spicy Shield Talk. We will be back with our premiere of Monday Night Madness coming this Monday. That is with my co-host, Scotty Waddy, Raider One, as well as Omar from our show is going to be joining that cast as well. So you'll get the three of us. We all have very different opinions. So it'll be an interesting take on that. Monday Night Madness, this is the show where your voice takes the mic. The mic is hot. That means we want you to appear live on camera with us. We're going to put up the StreamYard link for you to appear live on camera. If you're camera shy or you're not camera ready, you can come on with your camera off or you can call in as well. But that's the show where you don't want to hear from us. We want to hear from you. And then tomorrow night, I'm sure there's so many draft parties that you're going to be viewing. You're going to be bouncing back and forth from every one of your favorite YouTubers. Please stop by ours for Life, Our Raider Story. We're starting live at 4:30, and we're going to carry on through the Raiders pick at 6. So tune in for that as well.
Absolutely.
All right, Chris, it's been good.
Yeah, but make sure you guys check out her Monday show because Scotty Waddy is a star. Spicy's a star. You get Mother on there sometime, and it's really madness because then literally anybody can get on camera and
anybody. We let anybody up in here.
Daddy get on there. He talk his talk. Everybody. It's a great show. It's something different. It's something different, and it's literally madness. So make sure you guys check her out every Monday.
Thank you. And thank you to all the new subscribers, and a special thanks to Chris for Raiders for becoming a member. We appreciate you. And we know, Raider Nation, we go out one way and only one way. Raiders! All right, Raider Nation, see you next week. Thanks for tuning in. Good night.